In my journey with Shopify dropshipping, I've generated well over 100,000 orders and made over $13.5 million in sales. And one of the most important things that most people forget about dropshipping is delivering an amazing customer service to make sure that people come back. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to manage customer support, reply to DMs, emails, and make sure that your customers have a great experience with your dropshipping store so they come back and buy from you again and again.
So here's what the inside of our email looks like for the brand. And so what we'll see is you'll get alert emails from the different apps that you use, as well as from Shopify for payouts that are coming to your account. And you'll also receive customer support messages. And so the only one that we've received so far for Pure Water is this one here, new customer message. So this was submitted through the contact us form on the website. You can see here it's from Kevin. Kevin's provided his email. And then he said, how do I get filter stones and how much? And so all you need to do is hit reply and then answer the question that they've asked and then hit send. And it's going to send straight to their email address directly. Then if they have any follow-up questions, they can get back to you. You can have a conversation and just help them out. So to respond to this one, I've said, hi Kevin, unfortunately, we don't sell extra filter stones right now, but we'll be adding them to our store shortly. I'll send you an email when they're available. Have a great week. So not only have we been able to reply to this customer, give them the support that they need, but also this has been a great product suggestion, selling extra filter stones. So for Pure Water, being able to offer the stones that come in the shower head, those minerals, being able to offer them separately so people can refill it and make sure they're staying effective. So that's a really good product idea. I think we should contact our supplier and see if we could just get the stones and then add them to our store, because that could have been a sale right there with Kevin asking about them. And I'm sure other customers might ask about this in the future. So I'm gonna hit send, and then as a good practice for things like this, just archive. When you've responded to something, archive it. Keep your inbox as clear as possible. If you work with one of our Freedom freelancers, which I'll talk about later in this phase, they'll do this all automatically. They understand the system back to front, but for you, just keep your inbox clear. Reply to someone and then archive it. Other emails you might get in here are going to be payouts from Shopify. So this is just an alert telling you how much money is on its way to your account. And so we've got some payout reminders here for these days that we've generated sales. If you are receiving emails from Klaviyo or any other app, even Shopify when they're promotional emails, I'd really recommend unsubscribing from those. You want to keep your brand inbox as clean as possible and just have customer support emails in here. Everything else should be turned off because you don't need to see it. You just want this to be a hub for customer support. To reply to any comments or direct messages that have been sent to your business pages, here's how you can access them. Go to business.facebook.com, and when you're in Meta Business Suite, go down to Inbox on the left and click on that. The first tab it's going to open up is for all of your messages. So this is Facebook Messenger messages to your brand profile, as well as Instagram DMs. Going through the messages, you're going to see a lot of them that are just spam or people trying to sell you stuff. So if you see any that say your page is scheduled for deletion, or you've done something wrong, or copyright, or anything like that, just ignore it. Do not reply to these. They are all scams and they will keep coming through. It's just a part of running ads on Facebook. Also, you'll probably get promotional messages like this. People saying they want to speak to the store owner or offer you a service or do something for you. Please ignore all of these. Don't work with these people and don't respond to any of those scam messages. So I'm going to click on move to done, and we're just going to clear out everything here. This person's probably trying to sell us something as well. Another person trying to sell, again, another person trying to sell us something. There's a lot of them. If someone says they want to ask you questions about products in the website, double check their profile to see if they're even in the country that you're selling to. This person doesn't have a profile picture. There's no profile name, so it's definitely a scam profile. You can see how many of these come through. So many people just trying to sell you stuff, trying to scam you. So just go through all of them, move them to done. There we go. We had no genuine customer questions inside of our Facebook Messenger or our Instagram DMs. The next step is to look at our comments. To do that, click on Facebook comments up here. And then this is where you can reply to any add comment as well as hide comments that you don't want to be visible. And so when you submit your ads for the raving customer method, you submit them to get some ad love inside of the Freedom platform, you're going to get a bunch of comments on these straight away. So I'm going to show you how to reply to these, as well as how to reply to genuine customer questions or any other comments that you might receive on your Facebook or Instagram ads. So clicking up here, the first thing I want to do is change newest. and turn it to all. This is just so we can see all the comments that have been left on this ad and reply to them all. As I said earlier on, my goal in the comments section is to start conversations. I want people to reply to my reply. I want people to keep going back and forth with me so that I can grow the engagement inside of the comment section. So for anybody who has commented on your ad, this is how you do it. The first step I like to do is react to it with a relevant emoji. And then in the reply, I'm gonna say, thanks Lillian, have you grabbed one yet? So I'm keeping the conversation going. I want them to reply back to me. So just go through and reply like this. So a lot of these are from Freedom students for some ad live. So I'm gonna scroll through and see if there are any genuine questions that are in here from potential customers. In this particular ad, I don't see any, so I'm just gonna go through and reply to all of these other ones now. So there we go, I've just replied to all of the comments in here, and I'll just walk you through what I said for these to keep the conversation going and also to answer actual questions about the product. So we've got Ivy here who said perfect for our new home. Said absolutely, did you get one for every bathroom? So for these, I'm just trying to weave in a question or get them to send us a photo when the product actually arrives. Then we have some questions. Will this fit a standard shower head as well? And say, yes, it will. Super easy to install and you won't need any tools. If you're leaving comments for people, giving them some ad love, Shelly and Jesse, what they have done is a great example of what you should do. So you can either leave a compliment or you can ask a question, which gives you the opportunity to reply to it and answer that. This is great because then your comment section really turns into an FAQ section. A potential customer can look through it, they can see answers to most of their frequently asked questions, and then they'll be more likely to go and buy. So I've answered those questions here, and this is really going to help ad performance. So now that all the comments have been replied to on this ad, we can go up to the top left and click on the tick and move it to done. Now we're going to go on to the next ad. And so we're going to do the same thing. Click on the drop down and click on all comments. And we'll see all the comments that have been left on the ad. Again, a lot of these are from the Freedom community. So then you can go through and answer them just like you would for the other comments. Once that's done, click on move to done in the top. Comments that have been left on your social media posts will also be visible here. And so we can see this one here from Thompson, says your steps taking to get on your feet can only be possible if you seek for helping. So I don't even know what that means, but Thompson has left this comment. And so what I'm gonna do is just hit love, and I'm just gonna do the pray hands emoji because why not? And then once that's done, you can click on move to done. Okay, so Thompson's just trying to sell us something. So what I'm gonna do is, this is a good example of a comment that we can hide. And so to hide it, you just click on this hide button here. Now you'll still be able to see it on the back end and you can unhide the comment if you really want to, but this will hide it from anybody else that looks at this post. This is very relevant for when people are complaining or people are saying bad things that they're not even your customer, or somebody's trying to sell you something like this. So we've done that and we'll click move to done. And that's the process of replying to ad comments for your Facebook ads. The last step is to click on Instagram comments. And there we go, we have a question here from a genuine customer. They've said, how long does the mineral adjustment last or need to be replaced to remain functional? So we answered this question in our Facebook ads, but we can also answer it here. What I like to do is hit like on the particular comment and then hit reply. So I've just replied to Susie's comment there and said, we recommend changing the mineral beads every 3 months for the best results. Extra bead packs will be available on our website next week. And then I could reply again with a question or say, hey, did you sign up for our email list? Or hey, have you got yours yet? So just keep the conversation going. And once you have replied to that and you're all finished, you can click on move to done up here. And that's how you respond to your messenger messages, your Instagram DMs, and also comments on your Facebook and Instagram ads. As you are solving customer support questions, you eventually have to issue your first refund at some point. To issue a refund to a customer, here's what you need to do. First, you need to go into your orders tab inside of Shopify. Click into here and then find the order for the customer that you want to issue a refund for. You can narrow down the results by just searching the customer's name or email address up the top, but because this store just started, it's going to be very easy for us to find an order to do this with. Then once you've found the order, click on it and it will take you to a screen that looks like this. This shows the items that they bought, how much they paid, what shipping option they chose as well as if they used a discount code. To issue a refund, you'll see this button in the top right. Click on refund. And then what we can do here is enter the amount that we want to refund. So if you're doing a full refund, then you can change the unit number from 0 to 1, and that's going to issue a full refund to the customer. Now, if you're issuing a partial refund, you can come in here and type in the amount. Let's say it was a 50% refund. So put that in here. And then leave the send a notification to the customer option ticked. We want to make sure that they know that a refund has been issued. And then the reason for refund, you can put that in as well, whatever the reason actually is. Were they unhappy with something? Did it not work as described? Was it just a change of mind or something else? So you can put that in there, and then you can click on refund. And this will refund the customer that amount, and it will also send an email to them notifying them that the refund has been processed.
I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. And as you know, there's plenty more things that go into creating a winning dropshipping store. And I've actually made a free 6.5-hour YouTube video, course video, that walks you through everything step by step from start to finish. So I'll leave that up on the screen now. Go and watch that. It'll walk you through everything.